What's up, everybody? This is Bryce from Vibrant Dye, coming here today to show you guys how to do a hot water irrigation. This is a shirt that I got damp, put in the wash, spun it out to where it's lightly damp. We're going to go ahead and put some lines on the shirt just as a guide point. The shirt has not been soaked in soda ash. Soda ash will be applied to the dye later on in the process. Each line is about 1.5 inches apart. Again, the lines are more for a guide. We're going to be doing a V today. As you can see, the colors I chose were sea green, yellow, blue, bright red. Now the bleeding process. As you can see, I'm kind of having trouble here figuring out where I want to start. Don't know if that ever happens to you. Once you get going, it's kind of like a rhythm, though, you know? Few things that are pretty important about the hot water irrigation technique that I found is making sure that you mix your dyes with soda ash. Seems to really help with color fastness. Most colors are a 3-to-1 ratio. Darker colors like blues, purples, I'll sometimes do a 2-to-1 ratio. Speaking of soda ash, 1 teaspoon of dye powder to 3 teaspoons of soda ash, depending on the color. Also, when I'm adding water, I'll add usually about a teaspoon of soda ash to the water as well. You want the water to be around 140 degrees Fahrenheit. A few things I've learned is depending on how much pressure you have with your water source, depends on how much dye actually stays or gets blown off. It's kind of important to have a slow drip system. You don't need anything fancy. I use a squeeze tip bottle from Grateful Dyes, the 8-ounce, nothing special. 140 degrees or there around. As the video goes on, I'll point out a few things. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more. If you guys are curious on any other designs, any other tutorials, just leave a comment, let me know. Appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a peek. So here you can see the dyes have already been mixed with soda ash. We're going to go yellow first, red, blue, and sea green, repeating orders. I didn't record it, but I did flip the shirt over and apply the same colors on the other side. You can see the dye spreads a lot easier when it's mixed with the soda ash. Some of the darker colors oftentimes have a tendency to clump. Mixing it with the soda ash really helps with that consistency. Hot water is really fun to play with if you don't like waiting the 24 hours to see what it is. This is a great option. Spin it up, tie it up, dye it up, reveal it, throw it in the washer, and wear it. Simple as that. You can get some really cool effects as well with elevating, inclining, if you will. Get some similar effects. As you see here, we're applying the water. My hand's in the way here, but when you're doing hot water, you'll see that the color spreads pretty quickly. Unfortunately, a lot of that is just the soda ash. You'll see me take my time here and really kind of make sure I melt all of that dye down. That's what really is giving you your color. The water running is misleading, kind of hard to describe because a lot of it's underneath the shirt. It's an 8-ounce bottle, so I'm not using a lot of water here. Just taking my time, making sure I really dissolve all that dye into those cracks. The pleats, excuse me. Enjoy this part of the process. It's really fun to kind of sit there and get to watch the dye and how it reacts with the fabric and how it travels, and it's a really cool process. It's a really fun technique, and I think there's a lot you could do with it, honestly. I've seen some really cool hot water designs. I'm no way, shape, or form a professional at these. I just have a lot of fun doing them. Like I said, I'm just kind of making sure I'm dissolving all the dye. I was noticing some of my color was running, so I'm kind of lifting it up here to kind of prevent it or to let it run in the direction that I want it to run. Get some really cool feathering effects from that dye running. If you've ever ice dyed before, you kind of know what I'm referring to with those feathering effects. All of these colors are from Grateful Dyes. Go ahead and mention that. I usually let the shirts set for about 15 minutes to an hour. Nothing crazy. I've fallen asleep before and let them sit for a few hours, so 15 minutes minimum is what we say. Go ahead and check this out. It's a little dark right here, and my lighting isn't the best, but hope you guys like it. Like I said, leave a subscribe, like, comment for more. Peace out. Much love, everyone.